Then I gave the whistle that was our go signal, and Arnhem lifted his sword. I advanced with the men at the rear, making sure they spread out to cover anyone trying to slip around the edges. About half the defenders dropped their swords. Dramon's crew, as arranged, surrounded and disarmed them. The rest had to take their chances with real guardsmen. Their chances were not good, but a few survived to get bandaged by Dramon afterwards. Case found their fearless leader cowering in a back room of the modest governor's house. Hart's Bend isn't that big a district. It hadn't needed a formal governor in ages. Like I said, they delivered their taxes on time and no one really cared how they did it. I set myself up in the governor's office, a room with soft cushions to sit on and a nice view outwards to the courtyard strewn with bodies. One of Case's troopers led the rebel leader in and pushed him down on the floor to fall flat on his face. The position suited him. It seemed to me that face down on the floor was the right posture for a rebel to assume. When he sat himself up, I felt an urge to jump to my feet and shove him back down again, but I was tired and let him be. "This is over," I told him. "What's over?" His watery eyes flicked around the disused room, but there was no way out for him. "All of this, keeping the government's revenue, playing at making up your own rules for your district. It's over. You'll be getting a proper governor and he'll have a guard unit and you'll behave yourselves from now on, or else." His mouth worked. I had a feeling he had something even more stupid to say, something that might make me want to do more than push him over. But I shut up. I took to my feet again to stand over him where he knelt on this bare floor, sitting on his heels. I rested my hand on the hilt of my sword and tapped my fingers on the hilt guard. He looked up into my eyes, and something he saw there made him shut his mouth. I considered my options. Take him down to Jeskarian, have him tried for treason. That would get him executed, which would make everyone in the district furious. If I killed him now, he could be dispersed with the rest of their honored dead out there on the flagstones. He'd be a hero, but not a martyr. Surely I could think of a compromise, one that wouldn't put a stain on this floor. A noise at the door broke my concentration. Timon stood there with his big soft eyes, watching. "Get out of here, Timon," I said, using my softest voice. Kull, Case, and Carthy stiffened. They knew that voice. In that moment, the rebel leader leapt to his feet, pulled a dagger from his boot, and sprang for the door, towards the one unarmed man in the room. I had no choice. My sword flew into my hand. The new governor bought a nice rug woven in the North Country to cover the stain.